Hi, everyone. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Naomi Sarah. I am a guide and a spiritual coach. That just slipped out, so I guess it was meant to slip out. I help people live a life that they love through discovering what that truly means for them. And by that, I mean by reconnecting with themselves and, yeah, just breaking free of everything that was put on them by everyone else. So I say I'm a coach, but I did that for myself first. And now I want to help others get to the same place that I have. So, welcome again. Thank you for being here today. This is our 30-day meditation challenge. This challenge came just in time because a lot of us are dealing with all of the crazy effects of Mercury retrograde, of everything in retrograde, of all of these crazy things happening. And, I am not immune to it either. Things have been pretty chaotic, and I have been so grateful to have these meditations that allow me to just reconnect with myself and find my center when everything around me is just crazy. So I hope that if you've been joining or if this is your first time joining, I hope that you get exactly what you need out of today, whether that is just a chance for you to reconnect with yourself or for you to, learn what it is to meditate, learn how it feels for you and your body. And if it's something that helps for you, or if not, then that's okay too. At least you tried it out and it wasn't for you. So, something that's been coming up for me today is this theme of cycles. And since we're halfway through this meditation challenge, I think it is an interesting time to bring up cycles and how, they can be a month, they can be a moon cycle, they can be your birthday or a significant event for you, or it can just be, anything at all that ends up coming around. And for me, September 15th has been a cycle. For me, it has been the how can I even put this? It's been like the spark that lit the fire under me and kind of initiated a change in my life. It kind of changed my path in life, I guess you could say. And this September 15th is no different. Although this change in my life is not a relationship change, it's not a living situation change. It is something else, but it's still very significant and it's super scary for me. So today is a special day. I am really just trying to ground myself and, be okay with how I'm feeling and allowing these emotions to move through me and allowing me to not get upset with myself for being emotional or being scared or not knowing what to do. So I'm really looking forward to this meditation today because, it's giving me that chance to just balance and find my footing, I guess you could say, in this situation. So I want to know, like, have cycles been a significant part of your life as well? Have you even noticed when you've been experiencing a cycle, like have you noticed that there are certain times of the year when crazy things always seem to happen to you? Like for me, it's always September. I used to say Septembers are always like not good. And since then, I have changed my definition of, how Septembers go for me. So now I just expect them to be even better than I could have imagined instead of, focusing so much on how they have been in the past. Now I'm choosing to take control of that narrative. And Septembers are amazing. Septembers are times for me to move forward, for me to have new beginnings, and for me to take a step out into the fog, into the mist, and just hold my faith and trust that where I'm being led is exactly where I need to be. And not being so attached to what was and how things used to be, because sometimes, we need to move on. Sometimes things are not meant to last forever. We are evolving. We always evolve. Even with us, we have our cycles. We have our cycle around the sun, we have cycles around the moon, we have cycles for each planet. And with that, they trigger different things, and that's different changes. And I guess it's all how you look at it. It can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. And for me, I'm choosing to look at it as a good thing, as a way for me to learn and grow and expand and just move freely with life and not always be so stuck on my expectations and so stuck on trying to control how everything plays out for me. Because sometimes, I might have an idea, but maybe there's something better that I'm not seeing. And if I'm so stuck on what I think I want, then I'm missing out on the even better that's there. So I invite you guys to kind of let go, release your control on life, release your control on where you think you want to be, and allow things to move in a way that is natural. Allow yourselves to kind of lean into the change, lean into the divine guidance and the divine timing of your life. And I guess with that being said, let's move on to our journal questions. So grab your journal if you haven't already, and let's maybe we can do some questions about that, about cycles in our lives and whether we what can I say? Okay. Well, first off, let's write down how we're feeling today. So this is sit 14. We are halfway through almost. Tomorrow will be halfway through. But we're almost there, 2 weeks in. So congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back. It is not as easy to show up every day, but the more you show up, the more that you prove to yourself that you can do something. Whatever you put your mind to, you can get it done. So anyways, today is September 15th. And number 1, how are you feeling today? Let's choose a number between 1 and 5. And if any words come up for you, write them down. Get out how you're feeling, whether you're feeling anxious or you're feeling like you're super excited because we have 2 extra days off this month. If you guys are in Canada and you work for the government, then you got 2 extra days off this month. And you're halfway through the month too. So how are you feeling? What's going through your mind right now? And number 2, let's see. Are there any cycles that you're aware of that happen for you in your life? Are there any things that happen each year or, around a similar time frame that you want to kind of look into more or understand why they're happening more? So are there any cycles that you're aware of in your life right now? Yeah. And the third question that we're going to write about is, let's choose 3 things that we're grateful for. So write down or just think in your mind, choose 3 things that you're grateful for today. So we've got our 3 questions done. And now let's go ahead and get comfy. If you want to sit on the floor like myself, or you can lay down, you can sit on a chair. Just find your space. Find your space where you feel good and you feel relaxed and ready to meditate for the next about 30 minutes or so, or however long you feel comfortable meditating for. If you've got your water, your tea, anything you need at all, then get that right now. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and just gently close your eyes. And yes, you can have your hands on your knees, you can have your hands on your heart, on your lower abdomen, anywhere at all that you feel you need extra attention today. Place your hands there. And we'll start with 3 deep breaths in through the nose, and fill your belly. Hold and release. The next 2 will be audible exhales. So inhale through the nose again. Fill your belly with air and full release. We'll do 1 more like that. So inhale, hold, exhale. Now just feel yourself coming back into your body, releasing any tension, any anxiety. With each exhale, just release any worries you have right now. Just feel your body being supported by the ground underneath you, by the earth that keeps us all alive, that holds us all, and grounds us. Maybe feel into your body, breathe into any areas that might be a bit tense right now, like your eyebrows or your jaw, your shoulders, your arms, your legs, your hands, anywhere at all that feels a bit tense. Just release that heaviness with each exhale. If you're having a hard time concentrating, you can focus on the music or your breathing. And it's okay if you have things still running through your mind. It's totally normal. If you need to, you can roll your shoulders back if they're still feeling a bit tense. right, so when you're ready, you can slowly wiggle your fingers, your toes. Just come back to this moment and open your eyes when you're ready. So I hope that this meditation was good for you guys. I hope that you received exactly what it is that you needed. And yeah, sorry, I just got distracted by a very random question. I think that's spam. But I hope that you got exactly what you needed from today. For me, I was just thinking about cycles again and just slowing down and being able to recognize when you're either exiting a cycle or starting a new one. And just paying attention to see if you make the same choices that you always do and end up in the same loop, or if you feel the fear, you feel the anxiety, you feel the need to do something different that will, kind of change your path, change your trajectory. So that's something I will be meditating on tonight, just this whole cycle thing. And yeah, a lot of things in my life are just cycles that right now, and I am slowing down. I am realizing the choices that I often make and realizing that I can do something different, even if it feels scary right now. So many things that I've done this year over the past 2 years, really, I felt so scared. I didn't know if it was the right choice. I didn't know if it was the right decision and what would happen for me, whether I would be in a better off position or if I would just end up losing out more than I came in with. But for me, I often just rely on my stubbornness, I guess you could say, or my inner knowing that whatever happens, I can make it work. Whatever happens, I will be okay. And every single thing that I go through, I get exactly what I needed out of it, whether that is, a need for me to be more courageous, a need for me to get in touch with my heart again, a need for me to start making my own decisions. I get exactly what I need out of every single situation, even when at first, it might not have felt like it was a good situation. It might have felt like the end of the world, but it was what I needed at that moment to get me to where I am today. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this meditation today. I hope you got exactly what you needed out of it, and I hope that you found some value in just taking this time for yourself and reconnecting with yourself and slowing down. And I hope you realize how important it is to really put you first, put your mental health first, put your spiritual health first, your emotional, your physical health first. Just put you first, and everything else will fall into place. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 15 of our 30-day meditation challenge. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you then. Bye.